Hello everyone, welcome to Study Tunes. Today we'll learn about algebraic expression. So do you remember in arithmetics we used to do questions like 2 plus 3 is equals to 5, but in algebra we represent the unknown number by an alphabet such as an x. The above equation is called a numerical expression because it contains numbers. The equation below is called an algebraic expression because it has an alphabet. The unknown number can be represented by any alphabet, but the most common alphabets used in algebra are X, Y, and Z. We have an algebraic expression in front of us. We're going to divide this expression into parts and we're going to name it. So the number 5 is called a coefficient because it has a variable next to it. X is called a variable. 4 and 25 both are called constants because they have no variable next to it. Now we'll look at some of the terms. The first number is 5, which is considered as one term. 7x have no sign between them. They don't have an addition sign, multiplication, division, or subtraction sign. So when a number doesn't have any sign between it, that means they're multiplying, and whenever two numbers are multiplying, we would consider that as one term. 2 plus x, that has an addition sign between them, so that would be considered as two terms. 9 by 2 would be considered as one term because it has a division sign between it. 3x plus 2 minus 6y. Now we'll have a look at this. 3x is one term, 2 is the second term, 6y is the third term, so there are a total of 3 terms. We need to remember a point. The subtraction sign and the addition sign separates the terms. So if they have the division or the multiplication sign between them, that would be considered as one term. There are two types of terms, like terms and unlike terms. Like terms have same variables, and the power of the variables are also same, and unlike terms have different variables. But unlike terms can also have same variables, only when they have different power. So we'll look at an example. 2x cubed plus 3x squared. Are the variables same? X and x, yes, the variables are same, but are the powers same? This has the power of 3 and this has the power of 2, so the power is not same. So this would become an unlike term because it fulfills this second condition. Now we're going to do some examples of like terms and unlike terms so you get a better understanding of them. Our first question is 5x plus 3x. Now the first thing we're going to check is, are the variables same? So the first one has the variable x and the second one has the variable x. Yes, the variables are same. The second thing we're going to check, are the powers of the variables same? Now if a variable has no power on it, it means it has the power of 1. So both have the same power, which means it is a like term. The second question, are the variables same? The variables are same. The second thing we're going to check, are the powers same? Yes, they are. Both of them have the power of 2. So both of these terms are like terms. Now keep in mind, we can solve the like terms, but we cannot solve the unlike terms. 8y plus 4z, are the variables same? No, the variables are different. The first one is y and the second variable is z. So the variables are different, which means this is an unlike term. The last one, 2z cubed plus 7z. Are the variables same? Yes, they are. The second thing we're going to check, are the powers same? Now this has the power of 3 and this has no power on it, which means it's a 1. So the powers are different on both of them. So this is also considered as an unlike term. Now we're going to be doing additive rules. Before starting this, you need to keep two things in mind. Same signs, add, different signs, subtract. So keep this in mind, right? So for example, we have 2 plus. 2 plus, which are the same signs, so we're going to be adding them. For example, 4x plus 5x. Now both of them have the plus sign, so we just added them and now we got the answer 9x. Now over here we have two different signs, minus and plus, so we're going to be subtracting them. Minus 7x plus 9x, these are different signs. After subtracting this, we got the answer 2x because these are different signs. And the question is, how do we know what sign to use? Now, we're going to be using the sign of the greater number. Is 7 greater or 9? 9 is greater and 9 has the plus sign. So we also use the plus sign at the end. Both of them are same signs. Same signs means adding them. Minus 2x is equals to. Now both of them have the minus sign, which are the same, so same signs add. After adding them, we got the answer 4. Now we use the minus sign over here. Plus minus different signs means we're going to be subtracting them. Plus 15x minus 5x is equals to plus 10x. Now, the first number has the plus sign, the second number has the minus sign. Both of them have different signs. That's why we subtracted them. 15x minus 5x is equals to 10x. We used plus sign because 15 was the greater number over here and it has the plus sign. We also use this sign at the end as well. Now we're going to do an example. We have a question 2a plus 3b plus 4a plus 7b. Our first step is going to be putting the like terms together. Now, what are the like terms? 2a is a like term and 4a is a like term and 3b is a like term and 7b are the like terms. So we put the like terms together and the next step we're going to be solving the like terms. We're going to be solving these two and then these two. We get the answer 6a plus 10b. Now these two are unlike terms and as I said before, unlike terms cannot be added together, so this would be our final answer. We have another question, minus a minus 4b plus 3a plus b. Now our first step again is to put the like terms together. So we're going to put the a's together and the b's together. We put them together, minus a plus 3a minus 4b plus b. Now we'll put the like terms together. The next step, what we're going to do, we're going to be solving the like terms. Now remember, I told you different signs means subtract, right? So both of them have different signs. The first one is the minus sign and the next one is the plus sign. So we are going to be subtracting them. So 3a minus 1a is equals to 2a. We use the plus sign because 3 is the greater number over here and this has a plus sign. Now we're going to be solving these two. These two also have different signs. Different signs means we're going to be subtracting them. So by subtracting them, we get the answer minus 3b. We use the minus sign because 4b is the greater number over here, and this also has a minus sign. We're going to do our last question. Now, our first step is to put the like terms together. One thing you're going to remember is a squared and a are not the same. Alright, so both of them are different. So we're gonna put the a's together, then the a squares together, then the a's together, and then the constants together. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to be solving these two first, alright? So these two have different signs, so we're going to be subtracting them, and we get the answer 1. And we're going to be using the sign of the greater number, which is the minus sign. Minus 1a squared, and we're going to put 2a squared as it is. Now we're going to move on to our next terms. Both of them have different signs. After subtracting them, we also get the answer 1, but this time we're going to be using the plus sign because 4 is the greater number here, which has the plus sign. We got the answer plus a and 6a as it is. Now, one thing you guys need to remember, if a variable doesn't have any coefficient with it, it doesn't have any number with it, that means it's a 1. So it doesn't matter if you write 1a or simply a, it just means the same thing. Now, after solving these two, we get the answer minus 5 because these two have the same signs, means adding them, and we're going to be using the sign of the greater number, which is minus. Now these two get subtracted, we get the answer plus 1a squared because 2 has the plus sign, and plus 7a after solving these two, and after solving these two we'll get plus 2. Now we cannot solve this because these are unlike terms, and this is our final answer. Thanks for watching the video. If you get any difficulty for this topic or you want a video on another topic, please suggest and share your doubts in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Keep learning. Thank you.